There is a persistent and ignorant myth out there in the real estate world that VA loans and VA buyers are somehow less desirable or less than conventional buyers because of some problems or perceived problems with VA loans, and it's simply not true. So I want to illustrate with an example. I had a situation recently with a VA buyer, great income earner, very high down payment, expensive piece of property, negotiated, got under contract. This was in a rural area, it had some acreage with it. The VA appraiser called us to invoke Tidewater, which is a process by which the appraiser says, I'm looking at this property. I haven't really done comps on it yet. I'm concerned that it's actually not going to meet the purchase price. So please provide me with information to support the value. And so this is a kind of a preliminary shot across the bow early in the process that the listing agent has an opportunity to provide the comps that they use to value the property. The agent goes through the roof. This is a listing agent, absolutely goes ballistic, like literally emotionally unhinged. He starts cussing on the phone, can't believe it. He's not going to do any VA loans ever again. He's going to go to the office and tell everybody in the office that they should never accept VA loans. He always has problems with it. And what he failed to understand was that really this Tidewater process is absolutely the best process in the lending industry, bar none, when there's a concern about value. He winds up presenting comps to me for the Tidewater submission, and the best two comps that he has are over a year old, over 12 months old. So property had been on the market for 6 or 8 months, and maybe those were decent comps when he put it on the market. But as the comps aged out and as the property was on the market for a longer period of time, they weren't so good. So wound up that because my borrower is such a smart guy, number one, had such a great down payment, the seller and the buyer were able to meet in the middle, negotiate a price, and we closed on time. It wasn't any big deal. But the guy literally would not communicate with me anymore. Like I said, he cussed me out on the telephone, hung up on me. I continued to try to draw him out with email and text messages, at least to keep him apprised of the situation. But you've got a situation with an agent who is completely, mm, aside from being emotionally unhinged, they're completely out of touch with what the actual rules are and guidelines and advantages of a VA loan is. I love doing VA loans because it helps vets, number one, active duty service members. But beyond that, the VA loan really is a spectacular loan. Maybe has a few extra hoops to jump through, but really that's my job to jump through them. So I'm kind of in a position as a loan guy to say, yeah, it's more work for us. We've got to do more paperwork. We've got to do some extra things on VA loans, but it really is best for the borrower. It's best for the appraisal process is unparalleled, except when you get into really high volume times when the VA appraisers get busy. But these old perceptions about VA loans, VA appraisals, VA repairs, they're so minimal compared to the advantages that VA loans offer everybody in the process that we really need to update that. So if you're an agent and you have some confusion about how those advantages work for you, both as a listing agent and as a buyer's agent, call me. Be happy to educate you on them. It really is very simple. VA has this mystique that it's so complicated and complex, and I just don't understand it. I don't understand it from a lender's perspective, and I'm the one who deals with the most of the kind of minute complications that come along with VA loans. So happy to provide extra education on that, but let those old ideas go and proceed forward. VA buyers are extraordinarily great buyers, and the loan product is one of the best that we have available to us as mortgage lenders.